Alright students, listen up. Today we are not just doing math, we are doing ISI math. Okay, and for those who don't know, the ISI, that is the Indian Statistical Institute BStat BMath entrance examination, is not just an examination, it's a mental marathon. Okay, so it's prestigious, it's elite, and if you get in, you are basically a math deity. So let's look at this question first. Question says, find the maximum and the minimum values of the function fx equal to x square minus x sine x in the closed interval 0 pi by 2. Okay, so let's solve this question together. Now we have the function fx equal to x square minus x sine x on the interval 0 pi by 2. Right? Now, before we touch a single derivative, let's look at some theory for today. Now, if a function is continuous on a closed interval AB, it must have an absolute maximum and an absolute minimum. So it's not just a suggestion, it's a mathematical law, and to find them we only need to check the two types of the places. Okay, first the endpoints, and second is the critical points, where f dash x is 0 or does not exist. Okay, now think of it like a treasure hunt. The treasure is either at the very beginning of the path or at the very end, or at the spots where the path changes the direction. Okay, so let's find the critical points. We need f dash x, right? Now using the power rule and the product rule, f dash x is basically 2x minus 1 into sine x plus x into cos x. So f dash x will be equal to 2x minus sine x minus x cos x. Okay, now we set f dash x equal to 0. So 2x minus sine x minus x cos x, that is equal to 0. Now you can't just solve for this for x with basic algebra. This is where we use the mathematical introspection. Okay, so let's check the behavior of gx equal to f dash x in the interval 0 pi by 2. Now at x equal to 0, f dash 0 is what? 2 into 0 minus sine 0 minus 0, that is 0. Oh, so 0 is a critical point and an end point, and for x greater than 0, f dash x is x into 2 minus cos x minus sine x. Now since cos x is less than equal to 1, then 2 minus cos x will be greater than equal to 1. Also we know that for x greater than 0 in this quadrant, x is greater than sin x, and therefore we can say x into 2 minus cos x is greater than x and x is greater than sin x, which means f dash x is always positive. Okay, and x belongs to 0 pi by 2. Okay, but wait, if the derivative is always positive, what does that tell us? It means the function is strictly increasing and it's like the rocket that never looks back. Now since fx is strictly increasing on 0 to pi by 2, our life just got 100% easier. The minimum must be at the start and the maximum must be at the end. So the minimum value, plug x equal to 0, okay, for the minimum. So f0 is 0 square minus 0 into sine 0, that is 0, and minimum is equal to what? 0 at x equal to 0. Now the maximum value, plug in x equal to pi by 2. Alright, so f of pi by 2 is basically pi by 2 whole square minus pi by 2 into sine pi by 2. Okay, now since sine pi by 2 equal to 1, we get f of pi by 2 is equal to pi square minus 4 minus pi by 2. Now let's factor it to look like pro. So maximum will be pi by 2 into pi by 2 minus 1 at x equal to pi by 2. So basically the function starts at 0 and climbs up to roughly 1.57 into 1.57 minus 1. So this is near about 0.89. No dips, no valleys, just straight climb to the top. Okay. So basically, what is the lesson here? Don't get intimidated by the messy looking derivatives. Sometimes the derivative is just there to tell you, hey, I'm just going up. And in ISI, they test your ability to see the nature of the function, not just your ability to crunch the numbers. Okay. So whenever you see x versus sin x, remember x is greater than sin x for x greater than 0. It's the ultimate cheat code for this type of inequality based calculus problems. Okay, so we have just solved a very classic question from the ISI BStat BMath. Okay, and in the next session we will be solving more questions like this. Okay, so that will be very beneficial for you, right? So we will meet at the next session, guys. Till then, bye bye.